welcome back on Loving Museums. Today, yeah, I know, after doing a video in my bed, I'm doing a video on the beach. I mean, I don't know what is next on this channel, honestly. I kind of lost track a little bit. Anyhow, um, I keep reading randomly a lot, and I have to be honest, the beach is a really good place to read. That's why I love to spend a lot of time here. How did I get to go back to reading Buchner again? Well, it's kind of strange. So, yesterday I was reading about the history of China after I did a video on China on the channel, and you guys looked like you were interested. I was very moved by that, by the way. And I ended up listening to a podcast on the history of Afghanistan, which was quite fascinating for the position of Afghanistan in the world. Is like a link between Asia and different kind of words, and I always love those countries like Georgia, everything that is around the Black Sea fascinated me. I wanted to do a documentary about the origin of poetry there. Maybe I'll go there one day. I mean, not the country obviously I will go if I have time, but mostly go to do a documentary about the origin of poetry. I'm saying that because I'm publishing a 300 pages book around poetry, my poetry for the past 15 years. I'm very excited about that. Anyhow, so I was reading about that, which leads me to read about Alexander the Great, which remind me that he died at 33, which is the age they gave to Jesus, which is interesting as well. Like the inspiration of the Greek. I mean, even if Alexander the Great from Macedonian, obviously, but the Greek civilization word per se influenced the Bible, and the New Testament in particular is quite fascinating. The more I read both, the more I'm interested in that. Anyhow, and that led me to Alexander the Great, which led me to a comment of a guy on Afghanistan who said, when the Taliban arrived in Afghanistan, they imposed dictatorship through terror. And this great teacher at Collège de France, which is one of the highest institutions you can get to, is part also of the scientific board in Paris. And the Institut de France. Well, anyhow, you can't get more higher than that. The guy was saying, I forgot his name, but I'll try to link it somewhere. So this great teacher was saying that basically this terror that was dictated by the Taliban was the same thing that was ruling in Paris in the 1960s with intelligentsia, with the Marxist-Leninist thinking, which I find fascinating. And then I started saying, who is better talking about terror, dictatorship than Buchner in his book around the French Revolution? And basically the idea of that book, and I'm going to read that again, is that the politics is mostly made by the people, and when Danton was killed, it was by the people. It was under the pressure, what we call the Comité de Salut Public, got from the people. And it's really this system of pressure who literally led to the death of Danton and the whole revolution. That's why when Buchner came back to his country, Germany, and they wanted to organize some sort of revolution inspired by France, he said, be careful, because you never really get what you want. You never get what you wish for. And I think they learn a lot through that example. I think the entire Europe learned a lot from that example. Not that I care that it happens in France per se, but so sometime on this channel, which is dedicated to loving museums, I'm having some political thoughts with like through history and a bit of philosophy and plays with Buchner. Anyhow, my point is I love being at the beach, so I can read a lot. It's a great place to read and to swim a little bit as well. So no matter what you do, don't forget, if you're not doing it a smile well, you might be doing it wrong. guys, take care.